So
here's what we would do. So here you stand, you're listening in on this, all of you, and we're having a very in-depth, truly leading-edge conversation about it. And so you think about soldiers who are doing their duty, and you want to feel patriotic, and you want to appreciate them for their sacrifices, and you appreciate the things that they're doing on behalf of your nation. Well, those feelings feel good to you when those are good feeling thoughts. So that's the aspect of that you want to focus upon. So let's say that you are aware that negative behavior, truly awful things, are happening to people in villages somewhere. And when you focus upon it, it takes you to your knees because it is such a departure from who you really are. So what do? Do you hide your head in the sand? Do you condemn those who are doing it? Or do you let this contrasting experience help you define what you want, and do you then line up with that? So do you then begin telling the story of a world that is more compassionate, of a world that is understanding more clearly who they are, of a world where all children are eating, where children are waking up and feeling secure in their own beds, where parents are waking up and understanding that the world is big enough for all of them. In other words, you can beat the drum of dysfunction, and it is an easy thing to do in this world with all of this media, but it never feels good to you when you do it. And you have choices that if you will make them, you will discover your true power. Because one who's connected to the stream is more powerful than millions who are not, you see.
oh, it's so true.
So if you hold yourself in
So let's talk about the screen that she's referring to. So she's saying that the one that is connected to the screen, which is she referring to is your source, she referring to as your higher self, what she referring to is that energy that is flowing through every last one of us nonstop. Once you're connected to that, that one that is connected to that is more powerful than millions because he has in line with his true nature, which is that source that's flowing, that's thriving between each and every last one of us. So this is what she's referring to, that person, that particular person that has found their connection with that source that comes from within, they're more powerful than millions. So yes, you are more powerful than millions if you're connected to this particular source, if you're connected to your higher self.
of what you want relative to whatever is happening with this war or with this experience, and you are able to find yourself in sync with source, you'll feel inspiration. And the thing that is most important is that without even going, without even sending your dollars, you are trading in a vibrational currency. And when you sync up with source and you hold those things as your object of attention, people who are there, who are also tired of that, who know that this isn't the answer, may have an opportunity of picking up on that path of least resistance that you have carved out, and an idea is born within them, you see.
I see a lot of that. I mean, I get a lot of mail and so on from people who are in that.
You can change the world, but the world doesn't need to be changed. And that seems like a paradox. But if you believe the world needs to be changed, and so you're efforting, now you're preventing your alignment with the source that allows you the goods in order to change it. And so you have to work yourself into alignment and then get on the high-flying disc and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about, it's like so much.
So we're going to go back to what she's saying about, she's saying that some people want to try to change the world from their perspective, because I guess it is such a bad world when they look at it through their eyes. But she's saying that if you're ever going to do that, you have to be in the high flying disc. You have to be where your source is. You have to be where your higher self is. Start looking at it from there. Once you're there, then you can affect millions versus looking at it from where you stand now. So get in the high flying place, which is that high flying disc that you're connected with your source, which is your higher self, and then you try to change the world from there. So this is what she's referring to.